If there's one thing the world has learned about Tom Brady over the years, it's this. When he speaks, people listen. And lately, people haven't just been listening. They've been watching, speculating, zooming in on blurry party clips, and building entire storylines around a few fleeting moments under Caribbean fireworks. Because when Tom Brady is spotted anywhere outside a football field, especially alongside a viral influencer, the internet doesn't whisper, it roars. It all started on a glamorous New Year's Eve in St. Barts, a place known for luxury yachts, elite guest lists, and celebrations that feel more like movie scenes than real life. As the clock ticked closer to midnight, videos began circulating online, short, grainy, but explosive. There was Tom Brady, relaxed, smiling, laughing, and nearby, Alix Earle, one of the most talked about influencers of this generation. The two appeared comfortable, chatting and sharing the moment as music played and champagne flowed. No dramatic gestures, no confirmed intimacy, just enough to spark curiosity, and that was all it took. Within hours, social media lit up. Headlines followed fast and loud. Romance rumors began spreading like wildfire. Was this a new chapter for Tom Brady? A rebound? A headline making pairing no one saw coming? Fans, critics, and gossip pages all jumped in at once, dissecting body language, replaying clips frame by frame, and filling the silence with assumptions. In the age of viral moments, a single night can turn into a global narrative. But while the internet was busy writing its own version of the story, Tom Brady was somewhere else entirely, mentally, emotionally, and practically. Because when the former NFL superstar finally addressed his personal life, his words didn't fuel the rumors. They quietly reframed everything. Fast forward to Los Angeles. January 13th, the launch party for Fanatics Studios, a sleek, high-profile event filled with athletes, executives, creators, and cameras waiting for a headline. Tom Brady arrived calm, composed, and very much in control of his message. When asked about his life beyond football, beyond rumors, beyond viral clips, Brady didn't dodge the question. He simplified it. He said he doesn't really have much time for a personal life. Not much time for himself either. And instead of sounding regretful, he sounded content, fulfilled, certain. He talked about how much he loves working. How staying busy isn't a distraction for him, it's who he is. Structure, purpose, momentum. These have always been his anchors, long before fame magnified every move he made. Brady explained that he enjoys being involved in meaningful projects. He likes collaborating with teams that are building positive things. He likes waking up with direction and going to bed knowing the day mattered. This isn't a man drifting through retirement. This is a man redefining what success looks like after the final whistle. And in his world, fulfillment doesn't come from headlines. It comes from impact. Then his tone shifted. Not dramatically, but deeply. Because at the end of the day, he said, it's his kids who keep him grounded. That single line cut through all the noise. Tom Brady isn't just a seven-time Super Bowl champion. He's a father of three. A dad navigating a new chapter where football no longer dictates his schedule, but responsibility still defines his choices. His oldest son, Jack, now stepping into adulthood. His son, Benjamin, growing and finding his path. His daughter, Vivian, thriving, energetic, and full of life. When Brady talks about them, there's no media polish, just pride, gratitude, presence. He described himself as blessed, not in a performative way, but in a reflective one. As someone who understands how rare it is to have health, opportunity, purpose, and family all in the same life. And in that moment, the St. Bart's rumors faded into the background, replaced by something more real, perspective. What's striking is what Brady didn't say. He didn't confirm a relationship. He didn't deny a moment. He didn't feed the speculation machine. Instead, he chose clarity over commentary. He reminded everyone that a single evening doesn't define a life, and that not every smile captured on camera needs a label. This is the part of celebrity culture we often forget. Public figures don't stop being human just because their lives are visible. A conversation at a party becomes a storyline. A laugh becomes a headline. Silence becomes speculation. And yet behind it all, real priorities still exist, quietly, consistently, away from the flash. Tom Brady has lived most of his adult life under a microscope. Wins were celebrated. Losses were dissected. Decisions were debated. And now, even in retirement, the scrutiny hasn't softened. If anything, it's shifted. From football strategies to personal choices, from game plans to guest lists. But what this moment reveals is simple and powerful. Brady isn't chasing validation. He isn't trying to prove anything. Not on the field. Not off it. He's building a life that makes sense to him, one rooted in work he believes in and love he protects. Yes, the St. Barts footage exists. Yes, the rumors happened. That's undeniable. But so is the truth that no confirmed relationship has emerged. No official statement has followed. Just a calm acknowledgement of where his focus truly lies. And maybe that's the most Tom Brady response of all. In a world that demands instant explanations and dramatic declarations, he chose steadiness. He chose intention. He chose to remind everyone that fulfillment doesn't always look exciting from the outside, but it feels right on the inside. As fans continue to debate, speculate, and refresh their feeds for updates, Brady moves forward, grounded by family, driven by purpose, and unbothered by the noise. Whether he's launching new ventures, mentoring teams, or simply being present at home, his priorities are clear. This isn't a story about romance. Not really. It's a story about transition, about redefining identity after greatness, about choosing depth over distraction, and about a man who, after conquering one of the most demanding careers in sports history, now values something even harder to protect: balance. So the next time a clip resurfaces or a rumor trends, remember this moment. Remember what Tom Brady actually said. Not with defensiveness, not with denial, but with quiet confidence. Because sometimes the most powerful statement isn't a confirmation, it's clarity. And in a world obsessed with who's dating whom, Tom Brady just reminded everyone what truly matters.